long kick into the centre.
Players. Wearmouth tries to get it. Comes out, Collingwood spoil each other. Worthington to Wearmouth. Wearmouth, a beautiful hand pass to Carman. Carman should shoot for goal. He does and puts it through.
Worthington at half-back. To half-forward, past Dempsey. Bouncing for Wearmouth. Collingwood still leading by 13 points after 8 minutes in the second quarter.
And Thompson will take the free. Thompson with a hand pass. Across to Worthington. Boots it up to the wing. Morris making yards on Conning on this occasion. Gets a nice bounce. Hooks it back into the centre of the ground towards Carman and Perovic.
16, 4 goals, 3 now is the Collingwood lead over St Kilda, who were very disappointing until three-quarter time. And they were trailing by 49 points, so they have fought back. They are now down 27 points, so they've picked up 22 points on Collingwood. And to their credit, they are fighting the game right out. Ditterich and Thompson once again do battle, and the man in front, Thompson, hand passes to Shaw. Shaw got out of trouble nicely, looks for a short pass. He can see a teammate, and Manasseh takes the mark, plays on quickly. A hand passes to Wearmouth. Wearmouth from centre wing on the outer side, going toward the Wellington Road end goal. A good kick, doesn't get where it was meant. Yes, it does. One goes goal with Paul Collingwood. The kick drops short, and it's...
Thompson and Jones. Worthington over the top. Second man for the Magpies. It's Wearmouth. They're starting to get the ball out of the centre. Up to full forward. Kick, one hand. Going to get a free kick. Going to be a free kick paid, and it's going to Kink. He can't believe it. He was hanging on, and he's going to get the free kick. Well, there you are. That's an incredible one. Umpire Nash. It was Austin who was hanging. Kink was hanging on to.
It might have happened before, I think, when King went for the goal. That's went for the mark. It's my only guess.
Barham giving him instructions on the strength of the wind. It's going right across him. Kink, chance to level the score. He has. At the 5-minute mark of the third term, and that's his second goal. Kink 2 and Moore 3 have been the Collingwood goal scorers. Scores level, 5 minutes into the third term.
Well, Rene Kink could have had 4 quite comfortably. He missed one unbelievably easy one in the second term. But 2 goals is still a fine effort, and he's been a very dangerous player. He's a fine team player. Beside him, Worthington the thumper, and hits it 25 metres downfield, and Max Richard thumped across by Morris. Here comes Jesselinka. Towns missed him. Worthington, good hand pass to Ireland. Downfield it goes underneath it, Jones.
Out of trouble only momentarily because it's out of bounds on the full, and Worthington will take the penalty for Collingwood between the wing and half forward. He plays on. Fitzpatrick is back there to support Southby, but what a great leap by Moore. Brings the crowd to its feet.
Loses possession. He runs into Berg and he gets a half-distance kick. Worthington, he's in trouble. Gets the handball away. There's Barham off the ground. Schmetz pounces on the ball. Being tackled by Kink. Yes, he's tackled by Kink.
And the free kick going to Worthington. Now Worthington's 7th kick from almost the wing between there and the half-forward flank, looking for Peter Moore. But he's out.
13 points, leading Collingwood 1 behind 1 point.
He was waiting that time to give it to Worth. It was a bad hand pass. Now Worthington to bring the ball back into play for Collingwood. It's a long punt kick out to that half-back line.
Ricky Barham is. He's being shepherded well. Scott runs the bomb, kicks into the goal square, and Worthington marks.
Worthington will kick this ball back into play. Start down the centre towards Max for them because he's inaccurate. Across to Pickett. Pickett forced onto his left boot. Bounce taken nicely by Worthington. Steps aside, boots it back towards the flank. Ashmanston's floating kick towards McClure. And McClure's marked. Then he goes on to Mackay, but Thompson intercepts. Thompson gets the call there from Worthington. He's kicked from here. McCartney on the half-back line. Gets the lead from McClure, drives out towards him. Worthington got in front at the last moment. Flicks it along in front of him. Look at him now go. He's on rubber legs at the moment as he follows that ball down the half-forward line. Half-back to half-forward. Good play, Worthington. Straight down towards Carman. He's got it. Oh! Brilliant! Mark the bench. sensational. Here he goes, Carmen. Hands outstretched, it splashes from them. Lunges at it, one hand, taps it down to the ground. Oh!
Unbelievable.
Bill Carmen.
There's a spectator on the ground in the centre. Won't worry about him for the moment, but he shouldn't be there. The police will get him off very shortly.
8th mark for the match for Carmen. Look at the way he's holding the ball. He's going to boomerang this one through if he can. It's gone past. Stewart! Never in doubt. Never in doubt. Now at the 23-minute mark in this final term, Collingwood are leading by 21 points now. The Stewart goes back after taking that great mark at ease and chips it back to Shaw. Smart thinking, because they've lost nothing. They've certainly gained a lot because it's opened up the angle tremendously. And Shaw has his goal-kicking boot with him today. He's already booted 4 goals. And the Pies are leading by 21 points. 17th kick coming up. Wonderful performance from Ray Shaw, and that's straight as a die.
Boys, there's a player of the future.
More than 73,000 fans headed out to Waverley to see who would win the right to challenge Hawthorn for the 1978 title. The Roos went in as warm favourites, having beaten Collingwood in their last 3 clashes. And there were no
Relatively torrid first quarter. Keith Gregg picking up Phil Carmen in the main move made by Barassi, although a lot of early moves.
Collingwood getting a bit of a run on now. It's something that they've lacked throughout the match, particularly in this second term, because it was all North Melbourne for a good 20 minutes in this second term. Whether it's good or bad remains to be seen. Worthington now onto Morris. Morris 60 metres out from goal. He lets go with one of those prodigious punts of his, and it might be through. They kept him back there for a notion of kicking the ball towards better position. Oh, Stewart has left Worthington this time. Handball, lightning to Wearmouth. He covers those early meters beautifully. The half-forward flank.
Trouble from Gridis. Byrne. Across to McCormack. And eventually Worthington gets Collingwood out of trouble.
The ball over half-back.
See who's umpired up the finals matches. And the kick going to Worthington. Worthington on the wing. Both sides, Collingwood kicked the goal for the quarter. North Melbourne 2. It's a long kick. Done. Sticky fingers when he gets going. He's kicked 3 great goals. What he's doing himself half the time. Wearmouth back to Dunn, who's the fiddles. Worthington. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Great mark. Collingwood 21 points down. Start of the quarter, 14 points down. And 5 strong positive marks to Worthington, most on the back line, and was moved to the forward position in the 3rd term. He's kicking from 15 metres out. Gave it everything he had, and he steered it through. Collingwood are now 15 points down.